With that, I'd like to call the special meeting of the Board of Estimate and Apportionment for Wednesday, August 13th, 2025 to order. Ms. Davis, would you please call the roll?
Mayor Spencer,
Present.
Comptroller Behringer,
Present.
President Green,
Present.
all are present.
Thank you, Ms. Davis. We have just two items presented for the first time today. The first is a request from the Comptroller's Office for an E&A approval of contracts and leases from various city departments as listed in Exhibit A. We have some amendments to some of the MOUs for Union Tabernacle Missionary Baptist Church, Urban League of St. Louis, and a CDA contract that will allow us to do some turning over of housing units to make them available for victims of the tornado. Any discussion on item number 1 on the agenda?
No discussion.
I'll take a motion on item number 1.
I make a motion to adopt item number 1.
Second.
Ms. Davis, would you please call the roll?
Mayor Spencer,
Aye.
Comptroller Behringer,
Aye.
President Green,
Aye.
all approve.
Okay, with that, we will move on to item number 2. This is a request from the Office of the Mayor for approval of the attached budget and personnel schedule for the Recovery Office within the Office of the Mayor to support the Recovery Office staff. I have also included a letter here. I really want to thank members of the Board of E&A for having this meeting, having some really thoughtful discussion, recognizing some concerns. I also want to thank the budget department for working over the weekend and working over the last few days to make adjustments and make changes that we needed to get fully vetting the concerns that we had. I want to say, I'm really grateful for the leadership of Julian Nix, who's heading up this recovery office, as well as Jim Hill, who's been volunteering in a major capacity, and all the folks that have been working on the tornado without this official designation. And not only that, the department's Comptroller Behringer, your office has been so incredibly supportive, and President Green, your office as well, with staffing for everything from knocking doors to just be thinking through policies. So while we're just now getting the recovery office situated, there has been just an enormous amount of work going into this prior to and leading up to that. And I want to thank the Board of E&A for having this discussion today. With that, I will turn it over to discussion of item number 2.
Yeah, Madam Mayor, I'll just piggyback on everything you said. I think that setting up the Office of Recovery really demonstrates to the public that the city is in this for the long haul, and that we recognize that we have to build our internal staffing and infrastructure to make sure that we can dedicate personnel to this for the long term, because we know that recovery is not going to, unfortunately, happen overnight. And I'm really appreciative of the thoughtful conversations that have gone into figuring out exactly who needs to be in this and what positions we need. And it gives me optimism for the recovery effort to know that we will have a dedicated office to focus on this for the long term. So thank you and your staff for your work on this and the thoughtfulness, and I'm excited to see this get stood up.
Thank you, Madam President. I want to highlight, as well, Comptroller Behringer, your fiscal steadfastness in making sure that we are being good shepherds of the taxpayer dollars and being cautious as we move through this. I know, we landed in a place that really incorporates some of your, concerns, but also just making sure that we are being excellent stewards of the taxpayer dollars, and your office plays a vital role in making sure that we do that. And your voice was very heard through this process. I want to thank you for your due diligence and having so many conversations over the last few days about it. Thank you for being such a good steward of the taxpayers' dollars.
Well, thank you, Mayor, and thank you, President of the Board of Aldermen. I too agree, we need this. But as always, as someone who's being the watchdog, I very much appreciate the fact that some of the suggestions I made that you all took into consideration, which is why I am on board. I think this is a great move forward.
Thank you, Madam Comptroller. With that, I will entertain a motion on item number 2.
I move that we approve item number 2.
Second.
Ms.
Second.
Davis, thank you. Ms. Davis, would you please call the roll?
Mayor Spencer,
Aye.
Comptroller Barringer,
Aye.
President Green,
Aye.
all approve.
Okay, well, we have done it. Thank you. That really does addresses our items. Do we have any other additional items the board may want to discuss? I'll just say congratulations that we have stood up an Office of Recovery. This is a long time coming. The work has already been underway. Our Recovery Chief, Julian Nix, and his team have been doing an excellent job and will continue to do an excellent job. And I'm grateful for this opportunity to really solidify that, to make it official and to be able to move forward. And with that, I'll take a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion that we adjourn.
Second.
All right, hearing no objections, that's it for today. Thank you.
Thank you.